Yes. Good morning, everyone. Very warm welcome to 530th sessions of Empowering Morning Conversations. First of all, thank you, sir. Sir is not here. Today, sir is not available. He's going somewhere. So that's why I'm going to conduct the sessions today. First of all, thank you, everyone, to be here on time. Just quick reminder, who all are watching in Facebook and YouTube, why we are here in Empowering Morning Conversations. We are positivity warriors. We are here to spread positivity and influence others. We are here to help each other and empower each other to make each other stronger. Okay, we will start our sessions as usual by Access Consciousness mantra. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. Yes, Access Energy. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to me ease, joy, and glory. Okay, before we start our today's sessions, anyone want to share anything about yesterday's sessions or any experience want to talk about? Feel free to go ahead. Is ready, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Thanks, sir.
Actually, even now, I don't remember both good experience, bad experience, when you ask me to remember.
Mhm.
So I don't know what to tell you.
Yes, sir. See, the same issue yesterday I faced when sir asked about this great experience. Okay, as soon as in my mind some horrible experience only came up. I was trying to resolve whether it's a great one to share it. It was in that. Then after that, it started one horrible experience I was in my mind. Then suddenly I'm started able to collect a lot of horrible experience that it's like so much I'm able to collect. Maybe if some Kunain sir or Rama sir, Niti ma'am, someone can help me on that.
No, Shakti, do you think that you really wish to remember? I don't remember anything, even good experience and bad experience. I live for this day.
That's so awesome, sir. Because we are trying to achieve this state only, right? Being
No,
in present.
no, yeah, that's okay. But Sar says that always every experience will make you a better person of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to know how you have learned from that experience.
Yes.
That I think if you I will get it naturally. That's what I feel.
It's not for everyone, sir.
It
It's
is
not
not
for
good now.
everyone. Yeah. For example, for me, I may hold it for such a long time. Still, I didn't learn it. What it's trying to teach me. So still, I'm hold that memories of that.
Okay.
Once maybe if I learned what it's trying to teach me, maybe I forgot that incident.
Okay. Maybe
It's my point of view. Maybe Kunain sir or Nidhi ma'am can add more points to that.
maybe in my case I'll forget everything, good and bad.
Maybe you learned it as soon as it's coming up. Yes, Nidhi ma'am.
Yes, Shakti, I totally agree. Once we have the learning from sometimes the learning comes instantly, and sometimes it comes much later. There are certain not so good experiences which even I have had. But yesterday, when Sir was asking us to recollect, what came about was whatever learning or realization I did not have then, it started coming to me now. So suddenly somewhere at the back of the mind, the erasing started happening and the positivity increased. So I guess this exercise is more for our default mind to bring out these instances which we are not so aware of and become more aware of and clean it up and move forward. But yes, during the session, it was very difficult to recall such instances. Suddenly, it was like, out of the blue, the question came. And through the day, a lot of instances came. During the session also, the instance that I picked up more because at that moment I felt I had to give gratitude, express my gratitude towards that faculty of mine who has made such. I did not realize the intensity of his remarks till yesterday.
Yes.
So the entire potential of the learning and how potential that experience is, that is the takeaway for me from yesterday's session.
Absolutely, ma'am. Yes, it's the same experience I had it, ma'am, yesterday. When sir asked about that experience, some horrible experience, it came to me. It's like, so why I'm remembering now? It happened 7 years ago. Why I'm remembering this? Then sir asked, what you have learned? Then I'm trying to recall what it's trying to teach me that time. Then it's like, okay, it made me like this. Exactly, ma'am. You're absolutely right. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for this. Yes, Kunal, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Shakti ji, and thank you, Niti ma'am. Just to add on to what Niti ma'am explained and what Shiv Prasad Garu was sharing, and what I have learned from Sukhdeepak sir's statement when he said that each and every experience provides you an opportunity to become the better version of yourself. So what I understood from this statement is that I have to be aware and keep looking for that this moment, what I am learning, or this moment is giving me what kind of lesson. Only with the awareness, we can pick up something which we are not knowing earlier, and then we observe and find that, oh, this is what it is. And then we take it, inculcate, practice, and move forward. Now, just to give you an example, day before yesterday, we have another room where there is a ceiling fan, and by accident, one bird came into the room, and because of the fan, she got hurt, and there was some problem. So that was the experience for me, and I was thinking, like, what is the lesson for me in this experience? What has happened with the bird and the ceiling fan? So if we are in the default mode, mind will say, okay, this has just happened, and we don't go into the details or don't observe and think and try to understand that this experience is giving me what to learn. Now, when I thought about this, I learned something very powerful, that don't put yourself in a situation which are more powerful than you, and you might get trapped into that. You won't be able to face it or manage it. So be careful, be extra careful, and don't unnecessarily put yourself in a situation which might hurt you or harm you, So if we are aware every moment that this experience, this moment, what is there for me to learn and become the better version, then only we would be remembering also, okay, this had happened that time, and then I picked up, I learned, and I became the better version. If we are in the default mode, it just keeps on going, and we don't put enough attention into that. And I remember Sukhdeepak sir had also given us one exercise that everything whatsoever you're doing, put your conscious attention, and then you say that I am doing this. So in that moment when we are experiencing something, of course, we need to be practicing all such stuffs. Otherwise, we will not remember, because that goes into the autopilot mode, and we don't put enough attention and energy, and then the life just flows. We don't remember anything. But if we are attentive, if we are careful, and if we are conscious, then we can pick something useful, and then we can remember that, yeah, this has happened and this is what it is. So this is what I wanted to share, Shakti ji. I hope it makes some sense. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kunal, sir. So, Hareddy, sir, hope it's clear your question. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, Rama, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Shakti. And so what came to my mind is experiences like air. See, air is for breathing and something else for something else. but experiences for the complete requirement of the human being.
Mhm.
So experience will be there, whether it is up to you, whether you want to be consciously experiencing it or just unconsciously doing it.
Okay, it's like a breathing.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
what I get it.
Wow, it's amazing, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Yes. Okay. And if nobody's having any other questions, let's move on to today's topic. Today, I want to talk about image. Okay. Yes, image. If I'm talking about image, what thoughts are popping up in your head? What is image in your mind?
On the self-image, Shakti,
Sorry,
our
sir.
own self-image is the most important image that we always carry in our head.
Self-impression we created. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Yes, Kasha.
Image, like an acronym, like Kunen sir, if you want to say, like intent about our, or we think which image as on a maybe on a light note, image is an image which we think is our image is not the real image of the image of our own image.
Okay. Okay. Lost. Anyhow, I lost. If someone's understand, that's good. I lost.
Sorry.
1 second, let me mute Major sir. Yes, Tasha, you want to share? Please go
No,
ahead.
that's what image is, an image which is not the real image of our own self, or maybe the kind of projection that what we want to show to other.
Exactly. Exactly.
And
No,
which
I
is
got it.
not the real self or anything. So just being you is the best image, I think, just
True.
being you,
True.
just the way you are is the best image that you can be to yourself and to the world.
Yes,
Thank you.
exactly the definition I have. Thank you. Thank you, Kasha. Yes, Raman sir. Raman sir, you can go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So image, I'm reading it as I am age. I am age. So I am age, thinking like I am age is very, very limiting. So image is very, very limited. So we have to go beyond the limit, beyond the image. If you are thinking about your image, that means you are really, thinking very narrow.
Yes. Wow, it's a different way of looking, different point of view. It's nice, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Raman sir. Yes. Yeah. Has anyone else want to share in your point of view what is image? Yes, Shanti ma'am.
Yes, I attended one NLP session
Mhm.
and the coach told us to read the book. The book title is Psycho-Cybernetics.
Okay.
You all can read that book. It's an excellent book. And it was written by a doctor who is both a psychologist and he is also a cosmetologist. And the doctor, because it was in 1965 when the cosmetology, that field has started. He was one of the first people. He's a German. I don't know how to spell his name or how to read his name. Because it's very difficult to read that name. I didn't remember that author's name. And because he is an expert in two fields. He described one thing like he is operating so many patients, because at that time it's a very new field. Whoever had accidents, they come to him to correct their facial features and all that. And the doctor, he has learned one thing during his during his period. What he is telling is like, on some people, he did the operation very well. He felt that I have done the operation very well. And when the bandage is taken off, the patient will appreciate him. Sometimes it's very normal, isn't it? You are doing something, you may not be satisfied with that thing. He told that in some of the operations, I was not very much satisfied, but the patient felt like you have done a great job. Because as a doctor, he knows that where he has done it well, where he is not up to his expectation. But the patient's perception is very different, because where he has, I might have done better, that patient feel that it's very good. And where he felt that he has done 100%, that patient was not satisfied. Even if he is insisting that I have done very well, he is not, the patient is not accepting. Then he found out that there is a self-image in everybody. In everyone's, and that self-image, when the facial features are corrected after accident or something else, some fall and all that, the patient has to feel that I have been looking good, even better than what I was earlier. Then only the patient is satisfied. Otherwise, even if he had done the operations very well and he himself is 100% satisfied, the patient felt that, oh, my features, my past features are better. I'm not satisfied with your operations. So the doctor and the patient has different opinion. Then he found out that there is a perception inside every patient. He has done a lot of notes about this.
Yes,
And
yes, ma'am. You're absolutely right. Yes.
he then felt that self-image is, when the self-image accepted corrections, accepted the features are good, the patient feel happy. When the self-image inside him is not accepting that the operation was not successful, the doctor doesn't do it as I have expected, that patient feel disappointed.
Yes,
So
true.
it is not that even if he is insisting that I have done well, your features came good, the patient is not satisfied. Then
Yes,
he
yes.
understands that his perception is different and the other person's perception is different. When the perception get different, because he himself has a self-image about him. And he mentioned about one great lawyer who has had an accident, and because of that, he was a very successful lawyer. Because of the accident, his nose got after the surgery and all, his nose was very crooked. It becomes. Then he corrected it. The lawyer did not go to the court at all, because he feared that his features are not well. Then after his surgery was over, suddenly his self-image has boosted and his career was very successful. He was very successful more than what he was earlier. And
Yes.
that lawyer came and thanked him for this surgery. So the self-image got growing. So likewise, when the sir told that every experience is an opportunity to learn, when we learn it, the self-image is built. Our self-image, only when the self-image got that message, we are growing. If the self-image doesn't get the message, that is only in our notebook and not in our brain.
Yes, ma'am. Image is our inventions that we want to show to these people, like, look at this, how perfect I am. Okay. But people won't see the other things. They don't want to see the real you. Okay,
Yes.
they want to create some identity. Yes, ma'am.
But
Absolutely.
we have to, we are very confident about our image. Even somebody looked at you, humiliate you, you will not get affected.
Yes, we will talk about that later, ma'am.
Okay.
Just I'm asking what is the image, so everyone is. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yes, Takidin sir. I think before Takidin sir, I think Reddy sir raised his hand. So you want to share something, sir?
No, I just want to say mirror, image is mirror of you, that's all.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, Takidin sir.
Yeah, the same almost she said. Sometimes we are creating ourselves some image what we want, what others look about us, and there is something like phantom image, something. If you lost our hands, we will feel the same. We have that. So like that, we are creating an image in our mind, one part of our brain, that I am like this. From the long perception, long experience, it is, fit there as last our sister explained. So when it is changes, also our brain part will be with same. So whenever they are making it, change more better, then we will not be satisfied, I feel, because we already created one fixed image about ourselves and we are living with that one. I feel that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Nidhi ma'am.
Yes, Shakti. I think initially what I want to say has been covered by all of the others also in different ways. Our image, we thought that we have created our image, and image is something that we need to create, and we created it through the years as we were growing without being so aware of what image is. We were already creating our image, and then we lived with that past image of ours. And we, having gone through EMC for all these over a year now, what is coming through the session, I am really looking forward to hearing what you have to share through the session. But what is coming to me at this moment is, it is our integrity, motivation, attitude, generosity, all of this put together, the experiences that we have. That is the image that every EMC member holds today. Kuren sir, your infection acronyms. So that's your infection is spreading. So integrity, motivation, attitude, generosity, and the experiences you have from it is the image that I think every EMC member has today. Waiting to hear from Shakti. Thank you.
So nice of you. Thank you so much. You put it in so nicely. Thank you so much. Yes, Venkatesh sir. Yes, Venkatesh sir, go ahead. You are on mute.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Actually, about the image. So we live with the image, like Shanti Madam told us that plastic surgery thing and all. We live with the image, like our features bring around. If a person sees us, sometimes they will soon be having some impression, and we are living with it. Like while being children, our mother was very beautiful, and she always considered her children were not as beautiful she is. Like she always used to say, these children are dark or whatever. So we had a complex that we are not good to look at like. Later, we developed slowly in life, we got something like we groomed ourselves as college student, other things and all, and other things. What I mean to say, we live with this face of ours, with our features, and that's the image. And later on, I found over years that my face and my personality brings around lot of hatred and envy in people, that we want to teach this person a lesson, or like saying my failures about my faith in so many things, they feel very happy about. Like I don't care for a future or save for future or anything, and give generously, we trust everybody and all these things. So most of them, they thought this will teach him a lesson life. That I learned over the thing. And this image, whatever we have, has always a two face of it. Like some people feel happy about it, and there are more number of people who don't feel happy about you, and they want your failure or envy or anything. But it's good to live for yourself and judge yourself. And that's what my opinion about images.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are right about that. See, we are maintaining some image. We who conclude it's like we are like this. You must be, and then we are trying to prove we are like this, and then sometimes we are defending we are how we are being in this way. Yes, it's a never-ending story. Every day we are creating, and then we are adding it. It's a never-ending story. Okay, first of all, in first place, why we are creating this image? What we are trying to achieve here to create this image and maintaining this image? Any thoughts about that?
We create an image to look good. You want everybody to feel that you are good. And
Yes.
whether you want to do some things or not, but you do it because you want to look good. That's what I feel.
Yes, absolutely. You are a perfect answer, Hasinaji. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Venkatesh sir.
Sorry, that I
No problem, sir. No problem, sir.
I'll just take out there. No, what Asina is told and all, like we feel that we must be praised, we must be loved. That's a natural tendency. But over years, you realize that there's no, the people have the bias, like you can't change all. And generally, what we feel good about doing it, we must do it. That's all. We
Yes,
must feel
sometimes
good
we
about
are
it.
aware of that. Sometimes we are aware of that. Sometimes we are not even aware. By default, we are trying to maintain that image to look good, to look perfect, we want to show to the world. Yes. Yes, Nidhi ma'am.
Yes, Shakti, I think we are all talking along the lines of where we are looking for external approval, others' acceptance of us, where that becomes more important. But here I would also like to bring to focus that there are times when you're trying to behave a certain way because you're so, conditioned by how the society and the status and all of that aspect, and how fashion forward or how groomed or not groomed or how your conduct is. You're so, driven by all of that. But there are times when, even if you're trying to follow that and you're trying to be somebody else, here comes a very genuine person and identifies a trait in you which is so natural of you and which is something to be proud of, but you have never given it an importance. In the sense, you could be very fashion forward, or you could be, very modern, and somebody comes and tells you, you have such a soft, natural approach, and you're so classic in your style. They are able to see the innate nature in us, whereas we are so focused on today, this is how, 6 months later, this is how we should be. So that, when somebody sees that inner nature within you and you're not really portraying that moment, I think, is a very blessing moment, which we many a times just skip it, we just pass it. But because we are so focused on getting everybody's acceptance, that peer belonging and the acceptance in the society becomes so important, we overrule our own internal nature.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. We are assuming one blueprint is, this is the blueprint. I want to maintain this, or I want to match with that blueprint. We are moving forward on that. Yes, absolutely right, ma'am. Yes, Shanti ma'am.
Now it comes to my mind that the politicians, the actors, They're consciously building their image. Here, seeing is believing. For us, seeing is believing. Like whatever we see in the film, we believe that that actor has the characters of all the character which he is acting. Like Rajinikanth is like this, and Amitabh Bachchan is like this. But they may not be the same person in their own in their own world. We just saw the film. They are acting like heroes. We believe that they are heroes. They are building their image in our mind to accept themselves. After film by film, they have they want to create an image what will help them to become popular and earn money. We should have that right mindset that image is whatever we are seeing in the film is the character he is acting, but he may be a different person. But we don't think like that. Whatever we see, for us, it is seeing is believing. There is also a proverb like all that glitters are not gold. Whenever it glitters, our mind associated with gold and we feel that it is gold, but it is not so.
Yes. Yes, Shanti ma'am. I agree with that in some point, but why we want to judge? That question is popping up in my head. So before moving forward to that question, let's ask from Kunain sir. Yes, Kunain sir.
Yeah, thank you, Shakti ji and all. I think it's a great sharing. The thoughts coming to my mind once Sukhdeepak Malviya sir had told us very clearly, and I remember that we normally operate with brain number 1 and 2, where we either be in the fight and flight mode or in the analysis and judgment mode. So there we create a sort of image, and our mind has been designed to protect ourselves. We don't want to go out of that. And we ensure that we create an image which is protected, which is convenient, which is easy, which is, I'm using the word default mode, nobody is disturbing me kind of things. So it's all about the creation of our own brain number 1 and 2 to protect ourselves. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, Kunain sir. Yes, Shanti ma'am.
Yes, and now, Shakti, after you have mentioned that, why are you judging?
Yes.
We are judging that actor as a good person. That our judgment is only wrong. He is just acting in that film and he got the money. But when we came out of the theater, we are judging. Our judgment is making that fault, not that that actor he is doing it for his own professional success. But we should have that clarity in our mind not to judge a person by the character he is acting. We just see him like this and believe it. The same thing we apply in all experiences. When we see the people, we feel that this person is good. Even this, if he answers like this, he is good. If he doesn't agree with it, he's not the right person. But our judgment is the main reason. So we should have the right mindset to judge the people in a right way. The fault is not with the actor, it is with our judgment.
Can I say?
Yes, Shanti ma'am, I'm a little differ from you. Okay, before moving forward. Yeah, Hasina ji.
I must say that I have an image of myself is that I'm always been helpful. But with this image, a lot of times I suffer. Now, from the beginning, everybody in my family knows what I'm all about. Now I want to keep up to that expectation of others. Mm-hmm. So I keep helping. Now at this age of 80, I still want to keep up to this image and I still want to do help. So when something has to be sitting on the dining table and a spoon is not there, There are so many young people who are sitting there, but I will get up like a spring and I'll go and get a spoon because this is me. It's not that I want to impress. I also want to do it.
Okay.
I really want to do it. But then now it has become a pattern that I will only do it. Others are sitting. So at this age, it is bothering me. I don't want to do it. But I want to keep up to my image.
Okay. You can, if it's by choice you are doing it, it's okay. Okay. You don't need to, the other circumstances or the other people know.
I know.
Yes,
I must check myself here.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, Sinachi. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Before we are moving forward, I want to do little clearing over here. Okay. How many conclusions as image you are using to create the basis who you are being, so you will know where you are, how you belong, and what you can and cannot be, do, have, create, and generate you are choosing. Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and create it all, please?
Yes.
Yes. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, powers, and beyonds. Once again, how many conclusions as image you are using to create the basis of who you are being, so you will know where you are, how you belong, and what you can and cannot be, do, have, create, and generate are you choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all, please?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, powers, and beyonds. Okay, so we are creating an image. We know that this belongs to us, what we can do, and you know, or we can get away with this, right? So here, really, we need to look what's actually possible. We need to ask the question, what's possible here? We are trying to maintain some image, but instead of that, you ask this question, what's possible here? Then it will open up a lot of possibilities. It started showing up what you can be. You can choose. Ask this question, what's possible? Here, always we are looking in the image as part of this, what is acceptable, what is not acceptable. We are looking in that mode. Since we are having a conclusion of this, this is the image I want to maintain it. So before moving to taking that choice, we are always asking this question, is it acceptable? Then we are moving forward. Instead of that, ask the questions, what's possible? Okay, then it will open up a lot of possibilities. From that, you can go and create whatever you want. Any questions, any thought about that, what I have shared right now?
Shakti, can you just talk a little bit more when you're saying ask what is possible? I mean, you know, you're trying to convey something which is yet to break through to me, but I would like to hear a little more on this.
Okay, ma'am. See, from everyone having their own definition, right? What is the image they are holding it? Okay, I'm like this. I should behave like this. You're trying to conclude, this is I am, correct? So when you are moving that, with something is in front of you, you won't look at that in just like, you will see this, whether my image is accepting this or not, right? Even though in front of you, you are having a choice over here, always you look, is it acceptable? Can I choose this, right? Your image is stopping you to choose. Correct, right? Because you are holding that image, you are feeling that that's you are. Actually, you are not that image. You are beyond that. But your image is stopping you to choose that. Right? Because here we are having a filter. Your image is like acting like a filter. Even though you are able to handle it, you are beyond that image. You can manage it. But your image is stopping you. because your image is in the first layer. It's showing this. Oh, this is not acceptable for you, Shakti. This is not acceptable. Your parents may taught you or some stuff like, okay, this is not acceptable for you now. You cannot be like this, right? Then even though what's actually possible, we are not choosing that. We are always filtering through this image. What I'm telling, just come out one step from this image, just look what is possible here. Whether you are choosing that or not choosing, it's up to you. Just come out of that state and look at this. What is possible here?
So if I've understood you correctly, you are asking us to experience our own image and to go beyond that first layer, which we think is the ultimate layer.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell
Thank you.
everyone. Yes, thank you. Does anyone have any other thoughts want to share? You didn't get that, first of all, what I'm trying to tell. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Nidhi, ma'am. At least you got this. Thank you.
It's a very deep topic, Shakti, very deep.
I want to give an attempt, ma'am. Even I didn't achieve that, but I want to try this. Yes. Anyone? Yes, Shanti, ma'am.
Yes, Shakti, I also got a realization because I think that there is a self-image inside me. I have to improve upon. I used to think that I have to improve upon my self-image after reading that book. But now I have a realization that I should not give much importance to that self-image. It
Yes.
should be at all the time, every day, it should be ready to change it. We have to change the way of our being. Then only we will not choose it's not, I'm not enough, I'm in the scarcity mode, I'm lacking. I can come out of that image and build a new image. I can create a new image for me. Every experience should have that positive impact on my image.
Yes,
I
yes,
should
ma'am.
not stick to that image.
Yes. See, today I choose to be like this. Okay. Tomorrow I can change my mindset. Okay, fine. I can choose to be like this. You can change anytime.
Yes, possible.
When you are having that one, you have a lot of freedom to go. Okay. Now, okay, I want to maintain this image. Then you are narrow down your choices. Okay. You will be like, to maintain this image itself, you need to struggle. Even though, as Hasina ji mentioned, in this age, she's not able to, but to maintain that image, she's suffering. Okay. It's a choice. If she's okay, then you can go ahead and do it. Okay. If not, just we have other choices. You can choose.
Right.
Yes. Yes, Hasina ji, want to share something? Okay. Okay. Anyone want to share anything? If not, we can conclude the sessions. That's all I prepared for today. Yes, Kunal sir.
Yeah, if I may ask Shakti ji, the image, what just now you explained, is it related with the ego, which has normally been used as a word, or your perception, your thought is different?
Ego is one part of that image, sir. We are maintaining so much. It's not only ego, we are maintaining that. It's like consider this is the image. Ego is one part. We may contain a lot of personalities, characteristics. We can think that we are like this. You handled one sessions on ego, right? Last week. That's part of the image.
Okay.
We have multiple things involved in this image, what we are trying to convey here.
Got it.
Yes, thank you, sir. Yes, Shanti ma'am.
Thank you, Shakti. It's a great session, and I have a great realization. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. If no one have any other questions, we can conclude this sessions with, I think Kuldeep sir is here, Kamal sir is here, Punen sir is here. With your shares, we can conclude the sessions. Over
Yeah,
to you, Punen sir.
I will request if you can invite Kuldeep sir to share
Yes,
his thought also on the sharing.
yes, sir. Kuldeep sir.
What I feel is that ego is the attachment to our wrong image. For example, if I feel that I know so much, and if I know so much, what I tell other people should obey. Suppose I have this image. This may not be reality. And if I want to emphasize it on, it becomes a great impediment in my own progress. So unless we have got some scientific proof or something by which it is justified what I am doing is correct, what I am thinking is right, we should not go about it. As Shakti very rightly said, it makes our choices narrow, in the sense that we may not be able to have the correct choice, and which is the fundamental tool for the great progress. So, correct choice first, image later. And if we want to make an image, we are to 100% justified that what we are thinking has got a solid proof. If not, we can better leave it.
Wow, wow. It's nicely put it, Kuldeep sir. Thank you. Yeah, Kasha, you want to share something?
Yeah, about the acronym that, imagery made up artificially grown emotions.
Okay, okay.
Imagery made up artificially grown emotion.
Okay.
The
You can put it in the chat so everyone can read that.
Yeah, I'll post
Okay.
it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Kuldeep sir. You can go ahead with your shares.
Is also what the topic is, plays a very important part in our relationship. So शायर has said कि शानदार रिश्ते चाहिए तो उन्हें गहराई से निभाइए. शानदार रिश्ते चाहिए तो उन्हें गहराई से निभाइए. लाजवाब मोती कभी किनारे पे नहीं मिलते. If you want to make the deep relationship, have a depth into that. The valuable pearls are not found at the shore itself. We have to go deep into the sea.
Wow, so nice. So nice. Thank you, Kuldeep sir. Thank you. It's over to you, Punen sir.
Yeah, shall we request Mr. Kamal Dupare?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, all. So I need to ask one question, Shakti. So you're saying that we have to do experiment with our self-image. Do you want to say that? Because we also learn about this vulnerability, be authentic to yourself, to whatever you have. So when you say that, no, you have to come out from that self-image and try something new. No, we have to come out from that state or image sometimes. So what we don't have to be live that authentic life that we have.
It's not about that, sir. I'm not asking you to destroy that image. I'm not asking you to destroy that image, what you are holding right now. Okay. I'm telling that being flexible. Okay. And then it's like you are so rigid in the form of like, okay, want to maintain that image. Okay, you won't look for the possibilities.
Hmm.
You are thinking that that's the real you. Okay, from
Mhm.
that mode, you are operating like being vulnerable, whatever you are holding that image. I'm talking beyond that.
So that's the same thing. Like we have to do something new, something experiment, so that we can be beyond that image. We can try out that image also.
What I am trying to tell here, okay?
What is possible? Like I'm getting you. What is possible? Like when you're out of that image, correct?
Yes, most of the people are believing that whatever they are holding it right now, that's
Hmm.
their real themselves.
Hmm.
I'm talking here, it's beyond that, it's possible.
Okay.
Beyond
Understand.
that, it's possible. That's what I'm trying to tell here, today's sessions.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Okay.
शायरी तो ऐसा कुछ याद नहीं आ रही है, बट हाँ ये इमेज को लेके एक बॉलीवुड का एक बड़ा अच्छा गाना था कि जब भी जी चाहे नई दुनिया बता लेते हैं लोग, एक चेहरे पे कई चेहरे लगा लेते हैं लोग.
Translation, sir.
Now how to translate it, how to take it, but we are so flexible that at any time we put any face in front of us. So जब भी जी चाहे नई दुनिया बता लेते हैं लोग, एक चेहरे पे कई चेहरे लगा लेते हैं लोग. Not getting the answer?
Yeah, अच्छा गाना है ये. It is having a bit negative meaning, but it is positive meaning is that we are. I remember Sukhdeepak sir always said that you are magnificent, wonderful, and extraordinary human being. So you keep on finding what else is possible for me to be that. That is the real image. So what in your shairi, what you're telling is that in this world, people are creating different world by putting different masks on the face, and then it could be imaginary or it could be fake or whatsoever it is.
It's a fake,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you, Kamal sir.
Thank you.
It's fine, sir.
So do you need more shairi or is enough for the day?
Sir, yours. Most of the people are coming here. Your fans are here.
Oh, then I will request Niti ma'am or Hasina ma'am to translate. कुलदीप सर आपकी तवज्जो चाहूंगा कि अर्ज किया है कि सर झुकाओगे तो पत्थर देवता हो जाएगा. सर झुकाओगे तो पत्थर देवता हो जाएगा, इतना मत चाहो उसे वो बेवफा हो जाएगा. इतना मत चाहो उसे वो बेवफा हो जाएगा. और अर्ज किया है कि सब उसी के हैं, हवा खुशबू जमीन और आसमां. सब उसी के हैं, हवा खुशबू जमीन और आसमां. मैं जहां भी जाऊंगा उसको पता हो जाएगा. मैं जहां भी जाऊंगा उसको पता हो जाएगा. So that's what is about image. I'm getting some thoughts.
Translations are still, I didn't get it, sir.
Translation only Hasina ji or Niti ma'am can do. So let's request Niti ma'am.
हसीना जी से पूछ लेते हैं, वो कर दे तो.
Image is stopping.
हसीना मैम अनम्यूट कीजिए.
Yeah. One line at a time.
सर झुकाओगे तो पत्थर देवता हो जाएगा.
If you
If you bow your head,
bow your head
to a stone, the stone becomes God. Means
God.
मूर्ति बन जाती है.
Yes.
deity.
You're right.
इतना मत चाहो उसे, वो बेवफा हो जाएगा.
Don't pay so much of respect or don't depend so much that the other side becomes बेवफा. का क्या होगा translation? ऐसे तो words की translation थोड़ी ना होते हैं. बेवफा, ठोकर. हसीना जी.
I'm thinking.
Bewafa is not loyal.
Don't submit yourself so much that the other party becomes disloyal.
Take it for granted. और दूसरा है कि सब उसी के हैं, हवा खुशबू जमी आसमां.
Everything is his.
Yeah.
Everything, the entire environment, the weather, the
air, the
yeah,
environment,
the air, the fragrance, the everything.
resources, all the natural resources, they all belong to him, to the Supreme.
Yeah.
मैं जहां भी जाऊंगा उसको पता हो जाएगा.
Wherever
Wherever I go, he
about
will
it.
come to know. So in a way, it's also giving you the feeling of care that wherever you are, the Supreme knows where you are and is with you.
That's the image, or image whatsoever.
Hold your image.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
as per my belief that human beings, what I know that God created us in His image. I don't know, but this is what is thought. Thank you so much, Shakti ji, for the great session. And I learned something new about image. I will make my image better than before.
Thank you, sir. Hope you guys it's a useful session. Thank you,
Shakti ji, 1
everyone.
minute. Shakti ji, I would like to draw a parallel to what Kunenji has said. He says all resources are meant for you. There's a famous song in Tamil. உலகம் பிறந்தது உனக்காக, ஓடும் நதிகள் உனக்காக,
Okay.
நதிகள் மறந்தது உனக்காக, அன்னை மடியை விரித்தாள் உனக்காக. That is exactly same what Kunen sir had said now.
Okay.
He said the taste, smell, touch, the sky and water, air, all resources are meant for you. So the same thoughts are echoed in the famous Tamil movie. It says உலகம் பிறந்தது எனக்காக.
Wow.
Thanks for bringing it to my mind, Kunenji. So kind of you. You made my Sunday really a special day. Thank you.
I think you have also mentioned in the chat box. Ulagam Pirantatu Enakaga.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. There you are, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ulagam is world. Pirandadis, it is given birth. Enakaga, only for me. The world is there only for me. All the resources are meant only for me.
Right.
Which means you are supposed to take it from the world and then leave the way that others have to say, oh, here is a guy who been able to make maximum use of the resources. So that's what the Tamil song says. Ulagam Pirandadu Enakaga. That has been aptly summarized by you in this sharing. It is the meanings are absolutely the same. So thanks for allowing me to draw a parallel for both this. Thank you, Shakti. Thank you, Kunenji.
Thank you.
Bless.
Yes, Shanti ma'am.
Thank you, Major sir, for associating with what Kunen sir has told. Really, you made my day too. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Let me
Thank
stop
you,
recording.
That is
Hope
amazing.
you find the useful session. Thank you.
Thank you, Shakti, for a really